You start motivated. You tell yourself, this time I will be different. And finally, you're going to change. Finally, going to stay disciplined. You're finally going to become the person you keep talking about becoming. So you start. Maybe you start studying harder, going to the gym, working on a business, posting content, waking up earlier, or trying to improve your life. And for a few days, everything feels amazing. You feel motivated, focused, excited. Like this is finally the moment you want your life, you finally want the moment your life to change. But then something happens. You miss one day, then another. You stop feeling motivated. You start making excuses. And before you know it, you're back to your old habits again. And, and now you're frustrated. Why? And you keep asking yourself, and you start asking yourself these questions. Why do I always quit? Why can't I stay consistent? Why do I keep starting over? Well, the truth is not because you're lazy, and it's not because you're incapable. There is, there are real reasons. There are real reasons behind why people struggle with consistency. And in this video, I'll show you exactly why you can't stay consistent and more importantly, and how to fix it. Step 1. You rely too much on motivation. This is one of the biggest mistakes people make. They rely too much on motivation. And don't get me wrong, motivation feels amazing. When you start something, you feel unstoppable. You watch motivational videos, you make plans, you imagine your future, you tell yourself, this is my year. Oh, little while. You actually believe it. But here's the problem, motivation doesn't stay. Some days you wake up feeling ready to conquer the world. Other days you feel tired, distracted, unfocused, and you don't feel like doing anything. No, that's normal. Because if your success depends on motivation, you'll only work when you feel good. And that's dangerous. Because, because successful people don't rely on motivation, on systems, habits, discipline. They understand something most people don't. You don't always have to feel motivated to make progress. Sometimes you just have to show up anyway, even when you're tired, even when you don't feel like it, even when progress feels low, even because consistency is built on discipline, not emotions. Point 2, you try to change too much at once. Another reason people struggle with consistency is because they try to change their whole life overnight. You tell yourself, I'm waking up at 5 a.m. I'm running for 4 hours every day. I'm going to the gym. I'm quitting every bad habit. And for a few days, somehow manage it. But then reality hits. You get tired, burnt out, overwhelmed, and suddenly you stop everything. But why? Because your brain hits massive change all at once. Most people fail because they try to a become a completely different person in just a week, just 1 week. But real change, real change happens slowly. You don't have to do everything at once. You just need to start small, really small. Instead of studying for 3 hours, start studying within 20 minutes. Instead of working out every day, start within 3 times a week. Instead of changing your whole life overnight, focus on improving just one thing. Because small actions repeated consistently because massive results over time. Point three, distractions are controlling your life. Let's be for a second. Your biggest problem might actually be distractions, especially your phone. You sit down to do something important, study, edit videos, practice a skill, and then suddenly you, you check one notification, just one, then another, then you open social media, then you start scrolling. 5 minutes turns into 30, and suddenly, not 30, 30 turns into 1 hour, and suddenly your whole day disappears. The problem with distraction is this: they train your brain to chase easy pleasure, quick entertainment, instant rewards, while real goals take time, effort, patience. That's why staying consistent feels hard because your brain gets addicted to distractions. And if distractions stronger than your goals, you keep struggling. Sometimes consistency isn't about working harder. Sometimes it's about removing what keeps stopping you. But real quick, if you're serious about improving your mindset, discipline, and focus, make sure you subscribe. I make videos like this to help stop wasting your potential and start becoming the person you know you can be. Alright, let's continue. Point 4. You expect results too fast. This one destroys consistency. People quit too early. You study for a week and expect huge results. You go to the gym for 2 weeks, expect a crazy transformation. You post content for a month and expect success immediately. But real success doesn't work like this. Growth takes time, progress takes patience. Think about it. A tree doesn't grow overnight. Those don't grow overnight. Success doesn't happen overnight. The problem is people want fast rewards and then results don't happen quickly. They quit. But for people understand something important, consistency works quietly. At first, you don't notice much, but over time, it changes. That's why patience matter. Point 5. You don't have a system. There's something most people never realize. Motivation fades, but systems stay. If everything feels random, consistency becomes harder. You wake up and just see what happens. No routine, no structure, no plan. And that's why progress feels impossible. Successful people build systems, simple routines, not perfect routines. Who ones wake up early, study, exercise, work on goals, repeat because ru- routines move decisions making. And when something becomes routine, you stop depending on feelings. You just do it. Point 6. How to finally stay consistent. So, how do you actually fix this? Let's keep it simple. Step 1. Start smaller than you think. Seriously, make it easy to win. Instead of 1 hour, do 10 minutes. Build momentum first. Step 2. Stop waiting to be motivated. Actions come first. Motivations comes after. Most people wait to feel ready. Successful people people start anyway. Point 3. Remove distractions. Put the phone away. Turn off these not- notifications. Protect your focus. Step 4. Track your progress. Even tiny progress matters because progress confidence. Step 5. Be patient. Stop expecting overnight success. The people who win are the ones who stay consistent long enough. Point, no. Point 7. The truth about consistency. Here's the truth nobody talks about. Consistency is not perfect. You will miss days. You will up. You'll mess up. You will lose motivation times. That doesn't mean you failed. It means you're human. The real mistake, giving up completely. One bad day doesn't ruin pro- progress. One missed workout doesn't ruin progress. One mistake doesn't ruin progress. What ruins progress is quitting. The goals is not perfect. The goals the goal is getting back up again and again and again. Let